Hey everyone, welcome to Cooking with Connor. Today we're here with Tom Florio, my assistant, and we're going to be cooking up some soup. Grandma's soup. Just like she used to make it. Are you excited for this, Tom?
Oh, thrilled.
Yeah, we can't wait, so let's just get right into it.
So for the first step, every soup needs its broth, and Grandma had a very special secret broth. I can't tell you what it is, but you can replace it with water, or any broth that you'd like, chicken broth, beef broth. We're just going to add a little bit. Actually, the whole thing to the pot, and get this up to a simmer.
That's good.
Set the stove on high, and go over to your fridge and get your minced garlic. Now for this minced garlic, we're going about a half a tablespoon, and add it straight to the broth. Don't skimp on it, it adds a lot of extra flavor. You want to make sure it's stirred in, nice and well incorporated. And then go back to the fridge and grab your maple syrup. We used Weiss brand original. Once again, you're going to want another half tablespoon. Fill that bad boy up and throw it right in the soup. This flavor combination really brings out the garlic. Next up, you're going to want to get yourself some protein. Grandma lived on the farm and she always did it herself, so we decided to do the very same.
I got him! Okay, open the oven.
Once your protein's done, you want to cut up into some nice bite-sized pieces. And before adding it to the soup, you want to put it on a plate. We're going to season this bad boy up. Make sure it's nice and well mixed in there. And add it right to the soup. Once again, you want to make sure everything's nice and well incorporated into the meal. And go over to the store, grab yourself a can of nice peach slices. You just want to make sure you have them nice and strained out. You don't want any of that extra juice in there. Then add the peaches, 2 at a time, to the broth. Be very careful with this step. It's very important. Once again, take your time to stir. Next up, you're going to want to find a nice white chicken egg. Take that chicken egg, put it right in the broth. No holding back. Just like Grandma. Next up for the noodles, you can't forget the noodles. We decided to go for instant ramen. Add that right to the broth. And then you'll have the flavor packet. We don't need that. We're staying to Grandma's recipe. Next up, you'll make sure the instant ramen is nice and broken up and well incorporated into the soup. Take your knife, and with all the passion you have for Grandma, make sure you chop that stuff apart. Bring the broth to a boil. Next up, it's not a meal if you don't have ketchup. Go over to the fridge, grab yourself your favorite brand of ketchup, pop that bad boy open, and squeeze in just about as much as you want. Make sure it's all nice and mixed around, well incorporated. You can't forget everything has to mix together, have one solitary flavor. And of course, it's not a soup if you don't have cappuccino, so you want to find your favorite K-cup, pop that bad boy open, pour it all in there. Just like Grandma used to make. As you can see, things are really coming together here. You can't really tell it, but when you're making this at home, the smell, delicious. At this point, you'll be ready to serve. You want to find your favorite bowl, put it in there. It's going to be pretty hot, so you want to go to the freezer, grab yourself a couple of ice cubes, and garnish with ice cubes. And just like that, you have a delicious soup. Grandma always used to say, soup is better when you share it with friends.
What is this?
It's soup!
I'm smelling this. I do not think I'll be able to swallow this.
It's got protein in it too.
The smell is unholy. Like, this,
Grandma was very religious.
Come on, King, I need...
As you can see, he loved it.
Oh,
Oh god. Damn, too spicy. That's very.
It's a soup so good you'll go back for seconds.
Grandma's soup. We love Grandma's soup. Gotta get some of that egg in there. Peach. Delicious. Wow.
Oh, fuck no. That looks like fucking vomit.
We've all eaten it.
No, you have
Yes,
not.
we have.
It's complex, isn't it?
I hope this video inspired you to go out and make your own soup traditions.
That's the only way I'm pretty sure I got through was not chewing.
And just remember what Grandma always said, soup is better when you share it with friends.
Pretty good, right?
Just get rid of the soup now. Yeah, just put the whole bowl in there. Don't even let it come out.